Abusia and 7th October da pon Emma the Vice President of the Republic Dr. Bawumia and within the birthday so nkoso kra utwa wani ekohe media ne so ache se aye nhyiasem ana omanfo no eka eto eye papa yi so ne na anim the significant effect or they abre Ghana as a Vice President nene or the ebo ba akoso kunu ma mienu on the launch of the Citizen app papa is agent na mu ho a just way back 2029 July 14th meeting change be saying course with regards to the Ghana card, the digital address system, and also the mobile money interoperability, and not forgetting the universal kill code for this time around, and very simple to scan and just get the information. Now and none papa agent and the name say who be here say a bind to ye ene eyetimam for the citizen ensem bi on person mo de to abanyanim ni nsem bisabi any information bi on person mo akwa bia na ozi ni na akọ one platform ama ene wa launch the Citizen app a ebe bua Ghana say all security personnel na ka ho eno kra ye nigi sema ene you know say bibi eyenti wa hyew na person reach out simple ofa mobile phone na download this app abusuafo bibia ebekoso dwojo meeting dey meeting pom ministers akukudam Minister of Finance Chief of Staff abusuafo Bank of Ghana Governor say empanyimfo attitude ni na wo se mbe pm na ne papa odi ni birthday na 7th no other comment enye free achieve on the 7th December bit more go on his favor edi mu and as well as on the January 7th so swerving in HS 777 is a number for papa na nkasa do na no di semo to dwan na abra or launch program menje o mense o mbre yenko na enti His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Bawumia.
Today I must say it's a very happy day for me. It is my birthday, and I could not have wished for a bigger birthday present than the launch of the Citizens app in Ghana. Since 2017, the government of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has set Ghana on a digital transformation journey towards a brighter and more efficient future for our country. A future where technology empowers our citizens, strengthens our economy, creates opportunities, and offers a more responsive government for all Ghanaians. Before the start of this journey, digitalization was not part of our development equation. Before we began this journey in 2017, digitalization was largely seen as a peripheral concern, not central to the country's national development agenda. Several government agencies operated under traditional manual processes across critical sectors, which often led to inefficiencies, delays, and significant bottlenecks in service delivery. Government services, for instance, required long queues, multiple in-person visits, and frustrating paperwork. This analog approach to delivering public services not only slowed economic progress, but also stifled innovation and left large segments of the population with very limited access to essential services. At the time, there was minimal investment in building the digital infrastructure necessary to support widespread digital transformation, and technology was viewed more as an add-on rather than a core element of national economic strategy. Indeed, many people have even questioned why, as an economist, vice president would even become, the flag bearer of various digitalization efforts of the government of Ghana. I'm grateful that I don't have to answer these cynics anymore, because the answer is becoming more obvious every day. The fact is that as the world enters the fourth industrial revolution, it has become obvious that no economic strategy can succeed without a strong digital foundation. In key areas such as public administration, trade, education, financial inclusion, and healthcare, the absence of digital systems means that processes were slow, non-transparent, and prone to errors. For example, vehicle registration involving numerous manual steps requiring citizens to physically visit multiple offices to complete the registration forms and so on. Businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, face similar hurdles in registering their operations, obtaining licenses, or even accessing financial services. These delays in service delivery not only hurt economic productivity, but also create space for inefficiencies and, in some cases, widespread petty corruption. Furthermore, rural and underserved communities suffer the most under this analog system, as they are often excluded from the limited services that are concentrated in more urban communities. Under the leadership of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we have made digitalization a central pillar of our economic strategy, recognizing that the fourth industrial revolution is already happening and it is reshaping the global landscape. As a country that has missed the previous three revolutions that many nations took advantage of to become developed countries, we must not miss the fourth industrial revolution. We must seize the opportunities that this fourth industrial revolution presents. There is mounting empirical evidence that highlights the transformative potential of digital innovation to create jobs, boost productivity, increase income levels, and foster wealth creation. Countries with robust economies experience faster growth, more innovative service offerings, and greater job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, everyday interactions with public services, whether it's in applying for a driver's license, passport, or any government permit, became difficult. The system was set up in a way that some public servants had no reason to want it to work properly. If the system didn't work, they could benefit financially because people would have to find other ways to get things done. We faced significant challenges, such as the absence of a functional property address system, large informal sector reliance on cash, financial exclusion, fragmented manual databases, limited health care access in remote areas, challenges in tax collection for development, and so on. As a result, a large portion of the population was excluded from formal financial systems, relying instead on informal, often insecure methods of savings, transferring money. We introduced mobile money interoperability to fill this particular gap. Ladies and gentlemen, since 2017, our goal has been not just to fix the old system, but to build a new one through digital transformation, a system that addresses all the problems that held us back from making progressive strides into the digital economy. We put in place many digital platforms like the Ghana card, the digital address system, mobile money interoperability, Ghana.gov, e-pharmacy, and so on, universal QR code, and so on. And while these digital platforms have contributed immensely to the national digital agenda and have by far been commendable, the current landscape for accessing government services is fragmented and disjointed. There are multiple systems operating separately to deliver essential services such as the renewal of national health insurance, job searches, tax filings, and many other services. Ghanaians had to access different platforms to do basic things, be it renewing their licenses or registering their businesses. So as we thought through, having put in place these different platforms, we thought through what was the next stage for Ghana in our digital transformation journey. We decided to pay a visit to Estonia because this is one of the most digitalized, if not the most digitalized economies or countries in the world. And we thought, well, before we take our next major steps, let us learn from the best in the world. So I led a team made up of the Minister for Finance, the GRA, the NITA, and private IT companies and so on, that we all went to Estonia to get a good understanding of the system, how they became such a digital state. And as we talked to the President, Prime Minister, the tax authorities, the digital institutions, what became clear is that Ghana had made a lot of progress, but we had one missing link, and that was data interoperability amongst the different government agencies. That was the key missing link. In Estonia, they had this infrastructure called the X-Road. The X-Road infrastructure was essentially what was linking the different government institutions, such that data access was seamless, and you had the once only principle. The once only principle meant with this interoperability, you only need to submit data once to the system. So once you've submitted data once, it can be accessed by the passport office, by the GRA, by the driver's license, by the insurance, by the business registration. The whole system will have access to that data. So you don't have to continue presenting the same data to different institutions. And this is the once only principle. And it makes things so easy. And I think that the explanation of how it works was so brilliantly done. And so we left Estonia knowing very well that this missing piece was what we needed to put in place to have the equivalent of the X-Road that the Estonians had in Ghana. Very few countries in the world, in fact, have this type of a system. And we don't have a country in Africa with this type of a system. And so we've set together the task of putting in place this data interoperability system based around the Citizens app, and which is what we call the CADIS, so that you have this data interoperability system to bring it all together and make data exchange seamless and very quick and all of that. And we came back and have been on their case, GRA, NITA, and everybody else, Ministry of Finance, And we wanted to get this thing done this year. Frankly, I am amazed by the speed and with which this has been done. It's a huge job, and I want to really, really thank all of you. It's really, really fantastic. Really fantastic, and it tells me really that it is possible. I mean, this is done, it's a whole Ghanaian operation. It's completely Ghanaian operation. We've done it domestically, and we've been successful at it. It's been really, really something that I'm so proud of. The whole team. It's been a collaborative effort. And I cannot thank the Minister of Finance, Dr. Amin Anta. I think when we went to Estonia, Dr. Amin Anta and GRA were the most excited because they saw revenue possibilities with this system. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that after the presentation, GRA commissioner came and gave a hug to the person who presented. I think that she was looking to collect her money quickly, But I think that it's just amazing what has been done. What Ghana has done, many advanced countries have not yet done it. Many advanced countries have not yet done it. And so we are moving in a direction which has major opportunities. I mean, we are just now scratching the surface, but I think once the system comes in, doing business in Ghana would be very, very easy and smooth. Paying taxes will be very easy. Getting your passport will be very easy. Registering a business is very easy. You're going to make life easier for the citizens. And this system also allows the government to communicate with the citizens. The app allows that communication from government to the citizens. So this is a very exciting development in our digitalization journey, because we are providing, in this context, a very efficient digital economy which has data interoperability, in which a single instance of data access across government agencies. It has a digital ID for everybody that offers unique identification, like the Ghana card, and the use of cybersecurity and blockchain to create a robust system that protects citizens and government's data, as well as ensure secure transactions for government interactions. We have a centralized artificial intelligence database for improved government operations, and a single sign-on authentication where citizens only need one login for all government services. And through creating the Citizens App Data Interoperability System, we are creating a digital framework that links all government agencies and allowing the data to flow seamlessly. And we can go through the use cases, but from the moment a child is born, parents can now apply for a birth certificate with ease without the need for multiple trips to government offices. In fact, it's done now at the weigh-in center at the hospital. You can get the birth certificate issued. And when the child reaches the age of travel, seamlessly, you can get a passport, you can look for jobs. Many of the youths can look for jobs on the Citizens app, obtain a license, register a business, and so on. So the use cases are just tremendous and so much. And really, let me extend my deepest gratitude to the Ministry of Finance, the technology partners, and all the government agencies that have contributed to the ambitious and transformative project. Basically, for all government institutions that have not yet onboarded, you must onboard. There's no question, if no ifs and buts, everybody will be onboarded. We're creating just one, platform for everybody. So onboarding is a must for but what I see with the Ghana.gov platform, for example, is that we've onboarded about 99% of all MMDAs, 99%. That's huge. And so I expect that same thing in this context as well. I think we will have everybody on board. But I think that we are just not launching an app. We are launching a new era of citizen engagement. But this app will only be as successful as people who use it. So I would like to urge all Ghanaians to embrace the Citizen app and to take full advantage of it. Using it does not cost anything. It just gives you so many opportunities to enhance your own requests from government and obtain them and so on. So whether you're renewing your passport, filling your taxes, looking for a job, just download it and give it a try. I also want to encourage you to share your feedback with the system, to tell us how we can make the platform even better for you. After all, this app was built with the Ghanaian citizen and resident in mind. We want you to feel a sense of ownership in this national project, and your input will make it even more powerful as a tool for all citizens. Together, we are creating a government that works for you, one that is efficient, transparent, and ready to meet the demands of the 21st century. On this note, distinguished invited guests, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I declare, in all humility and with all excitement, I declare the Citizens app duly launched. Thank you, and God bless you.